So, hello everyone and welcome to the city of Goiânia in the state of Goiás. At the moment, I'm in a place called Goiânia Shopping. This is a massive shopping centre in the centre of the city. Shopping centres are really cool places in Brazil because they've got good air conditioning, they're very safe, they're very secure. All of the shops are in one place and, you know, they have coffee shops, restaurants, bars and things like that as well. So it's a kind of centre of activity in the city. Actually, I've just purchased some sunglasses because I forgot to bring my sunglasses with me. So I've just been to this shop, it's called Chili Beans. It's a Brazilian company and they sell things like watches, but their main thing that they sell is actually sunglasses. I'm really happy with these. I got this case and this little box. So this is what the brand is, Chili Beans. So these cost me 200 reais, which is about £30, which is actually pretty reasonable. And you can see they're just like a really classic design, really nice quality. When you're traveling in Brazil, even though it's the winter, it's actually quite useful having a pair of sunglasses because it's still really sunny. It's about sort of 27 degrees at the moment, so it is pretty hot and warm, and I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts, so yeah, that gives you an idea. What I'm planning to do today is to get to know the city of Goiânia, maybe go to some parks, have a look around the centre. It's a very busy city with a lot going on. There's a lot of shops here. We're just a 3-hour drive from the capital, Brasilia, and this is actually the capital of the state of Goiás, in the centre west of Brazil. I'm here for 3 days visiting some friends. Yesterday I went to the city of Anápolis, which was really interesting, fascinating place. And today I'm discovering Goiânia and everything that's going on here. Most of the shopping actually goes on in shopping centres in Brazil because you got everything in one place, and they have supermarkets, parking, all sorts of shops for food, drink, but they tend to be sort of higher end shops, better quality shops than the markets and things like that that you find, you know, on the high street and things like that. So right here we've got Bob's Shakes, and Bob's is a Brazilian fast food chain similar to Burger King or McDonald's, and they sell hamburgers and chicken burgers and stuff like that, but they are very famous for their milkshakes. Yeah, I haven't actually tried Bob's before, but I'm told that they are really good quality. So I'm ready to go out now. I think we're going to check out a park, which is right next to the shopping centre. So yeah, time for some sun, get some fresh air. So we're just leaving the shopping centre now, and we're heading literally just over the road to a park. It's called the Parque Vaca Brava, which means the Angry Cow Park. I don't know why it's got that name, but it has. Yeah, actually it's interesting because Goiânia is known as a green city because there are so many city parks right in the centre of the city, and this is a great place to come and walk your dog, go for jogging, running, doing exercise and that kind of thing. Because of the location of Goiânia, it's right in the centre of Brazil, it can be quite hot. So that's why it's so nice to have these green spaces where you can cool down, get some shade, walk by the lake. It's a real benefit for the people living here, and also great for tourists to spend some time, chill out in the parks, go for a walk and do some exercise and that kind of thing. So I'm going to walk around a bit, have a look at the plants, the trees and the lakes, and just try and absorb the atmosphere of this beautiful park. Whenever I come to parks like this, I'm always on the lookout for wildlife because I find the wildlife really interesting in Brazil. I especially like capybara, but my friend who lives here told me that they had to actually get rid of all the capybara because they were attacking people, trying to steal people's food and stuff like that. Yeah, I think they've just got birds here, but yeah, it's always interesting checking out the Brazilian wildlife because it is so different to the UK and stuff that we have in Europe. There are people chilling out here, having their lunch break, sitting in the shade, chatting. And yeah, it's just a beautiful green space for the people who live in the city of Goiânia. Caricaca. These are called caricacas.
No. Okay.
And they're native to Brazil. São caricacas. Beautiful birds with long beaks. Interesting wildlife. So this is a stand selling fresh coconut water, caldo de cana, which is like sugarcane soft drink, and they've also got picolé, which are ice lollies. And yeah, you can see people enjoying these on their lunch break. So yeah, this is a really popular snack, and they have these stands all the way down the street. Tudo bem?
Boa tarde,
Como se chama?
João Pedro.
E você mora aqui em Goiânia?
Moro, nasci aqui desde pequeno, Goiânia,
E
Goiás.
como é morar aqui na cidade?
Ah, eu gosto daqui, é muito quente, né? Aqui é quente pra caramba o sol. Aí quando vem qualquer friozinho a gente já, hoje mesmo a gente já achou que tava muito frio. Mas eu gosto muito daqui, só faltou uma praia porque é no meio do Brasil,
Pois
então
é.
assim, é terra pra todo lado.
E você gosta de passear no parque aqui?
Gosto, venho aqui direto.
E a comida aqui é bom?
Boa, boa, bem temperada, a gente gosta muito de tempero aqui, né?
E churrasco é bom aqui?
Churrasco, a gente come muito galinha aqui também, né? Frango,
Sério?
aham.
Legal.
Muito frango, galinha caipira. Aqui a fruta que a gente come chama piqui, que só tem aqui em Goiânia,
Legal.
tem em Goiás.
Tá bem, então muito obrigado.
Valeu.
Sou grato. Fica bem. Okay, so I'm actually going to a friend's house for lunch. I'm going to jump in the car and we're going to get something to eat. So I will talk to you later. So right now I'm on the balcony of my friend's house. We're just having a quick look around. We're kind of in the middle of this high-rise tower, residential block. I think we're on the 18th floor or something, and got an amazing view of the city of Goiânia up here. Right now I'm on the Avenida Goiás, which is one of the main avenues that goes through the centre of the city. Behind me is what's called the Torre de Relógio, which is just the clock tower in English, and this is known as the Big Ben of Goiânia. So this is a very beautiful clock tower that is built in an Art Deco style. Was built in the 1940s. It's very interesting because there's actually a lot of Art Deco architecture here in Goiânia, and this is one of the most famous landmarks in the city. This is the next landmark or point of interest in the city of Goiânia. This is the bandstand, known as the Correto in Portuguese. This is another Art Deco construction from the 1940s. Yeah, it's just a beautiful design, very elegant Art Deco style. Just an island in the middle of two traffic lanes, so the access to it isn't that good. But you can see that it's actually in pretty good condition. It's not dilapidated or anything. It's obviously been repainted recently. So yeah, really beautiful little bandstand right in the center of the city. Right under the bandstand at the moment, and from here you can actually get a really good view of the clock tower. So have a look at the original features of the bandstand. They have been really well preserved and looked after. Yeah, I think just because of the location of it being right in the middle of these two traffic lanes, it looks a bit unused, but I might be wrong about that. It might be busier later. People are using it for sitting and resting. But it is actually in really good condition. It's obviously been painted. Benches made of marble or something look in really good condition. Really nice Art Deco bandstand with a good design, and it's been looked after well. So I'm on the other side of the road now, and from here you can see both the bandstand and the tower, the clock tower. And this is right at the head of Avenida Goiás. So I'm walking onto the Praça Cívica now, which is the Civic Square, and this is another important focal point for the city. Right in the center of the Civic Square, you've got this monument to the three races, and these are the three races of people who came together in the city of Goiânia to construct the building. So namely South American, indigenous people, white people and black people, who were the main, residents of this city and their ancestors. There are obviously others now, but at the founding of the city, those were the three. And in the background, you can see the three flags. So in the center is the Brazilian flag. The one on the left is the flag of Goiás, the state we're in, and the one on the right is the flag of Goiânia, the city that we're in. Yeah, so really important monument here. Again, another landmark. So if we look a little bit closer at the statue, we can see it in more detail. This represents the struggle that three races had together to construct the city of Goiânia. And you can see them pushing up this big obelisk here. So really beautiful statue, and one that represents history and work, collaboration, and also slavery and colonization as well. So I just saw somebody and they told me that this building in the background is called the Palácio Ludwig Teixeira, and it is the state governor's office where all the state work and administration goes on. And I don't know if you can see, there are those little ribbons hanging off a sort of straw stand. Those are preparations for the Festa Juninas, which is an annual festival that takes place at the end of June every year in Brazil. So that's what those are for there. From this side you can just get a slightly different view of the Palacio, or the palace, governmental buildings. Interesting Art Deco green building at the front, and these ribbons hanging down, like I said, are for the Festas Juninas. Got a group of stray cats here, which is quite a normal sight in Brazil. So we've got these two tractors here. I think the Festas Juninas must be something related to the harvest or agriculture or something like that, because we've got these old carriages as well. So this is inside the courtyard of the Palácio das Esmeraldas. Got this little pool or fountain here, nice little garden. And we've got a bust right here at the entrance. So yeah, check out the really interesting Art Deco design. Olá, tudo bem? And this is Dr. Pedro Ludovico Teixeira, o arquiteto de Goiânia. So he was the architect of Goiânia, so obviously a very important man in the development of the city. Yeah, so beautiful building, nice gardens. You can see they've got these stained glass windows as well, which is very cool. The building itself isn't open to the public, but you can see from this Art Deco design what kind of building it is. Very beautiful place. There's a very strong smell of barbecued meat going on here. I think barbecues and beef are very popular in this part of the country, so yeah, really cool place. Check out the size of this tractor. It's absolutely massive. Huge machine. Yeah, like I said, I think the Festas Juninas is related to the corn harvest and the wheat harvest, so this is for an exhibition that's going on. Very cool tractor, I like it. So just to the left of the Palacio, we've got this fantastic cultural centre, which is another Art Deco building. And I just had a quick look on the plaque there. It was built in 1933. Yeah, so you can really see the Art Deco here in the city is really beautiful. It's been well preserved. So just to the left of the Praça Cívica, we've got this fantastic square with a fountain And there's actually quite a lot of shade here from the sun, from all the trees and the foliage. Lovely water feature here on the square, and nice and cool and fresh. We've just spotted this fantastic blue Art Deco building right next to the fountain square. This is called the Museo Goiano, fundado en 1946. So it was founded in 1946, and this is the museum of the state of Goiás. Yeah, really beautiful building. I just spoke to the guy outside who was on his break, and he said that this building is now closed and is being renovated and is due to reopen again next year, so in 2025. But it's already been closed for over a year, so it's obviously quite a lengthy renovation project, as you can imagine, because it's quite a big building. But you can still see the original features, really beautiful, classic stained glass windows with all the Art Deco features, which are very cool. From this side you can just get more of a flavour of the Art Deco architecture here. Interesting iron doors. Professor Archiaga must have been a quite important person in the city to get a museum named after him. It'd be great when that reopens if I come back to Goiânia. Hopefully I'll be able to visit it next time. And just opposite, we've got a really fantastic Art Deco building here as well. This white and turquoise building. This is the Secretary of State for Social Development. Yeah, so but this one's obviously been refurbished recently because it's in a really good condition. And here you've got the side entrance to the museum as well. Right, so that was the Civic Square. Very beautiful spot in the city, and I definitely recommend checking it out if you are in Goiânia. I think I got a bit carried away with all the Art Deco architecture, but yeah, really beautiful, and you can get a sense of the history of the city and how it was built. Just walking over the bandstand now, and I notice a film crew are filming right here on the bandstand, so it's obviously a popular place in the city. Wonder what they're filming. Bom dia, tudo bem? Boa tarde. Tá gravando o quê? Ah, que bom. Eu também. Parabéns. Boa sorte. Ciao. Wow, look at these guys, they're very professional. They're filming a documentary as well, so that's quite cool. Okay, so now I'm on the Rua 3, or Street 3, right in the centre of Goiânia. I've come to the municipal market, Mercado Central de Goiânia. Entering the central market now. Looks very cool. So got lots of leather products here, hats, scarves, baskets, pots, and here you got the greengrocers, lots of fruit and veg, that kind of thing. Got some cheese here, goiabada, lots of dried fruits and nuts. So lots of nuts, dried fruit, coisas de Goiás, things from Goiás. Produtos da fazenda, so products from the farm, lots of cheese. So I think Minas Gerais and Goiás have a similar culture. Tudo bom, bom dia, boa tarde. All these different types of cheeses here, white cheese, dark cheese, snack bar, shoe shop, we get some shoes, snack centre, lots of interesting snacks. Pastel. Very popular pastry in Brazil. Yeah, so fantastic snack bars. It's about 4:30 now, so the lunch rush hour will have finished. Lots of flip-flops, Havaianas, these are very popular in Brazil. Lots of flour, nuts, peanuts, oils, honey. Lots of leather products, belts, handbags, very strong smell of leather, which is always good. Olá, tudo bem? So they've got this curious smoke thing. This is actually something that you smoke. We don't have that in the UK, so that's quite interesting. More of it here. Olá, boa tarde. Tudo bem? Esse é para fumar, esta coisa?
É,
De rolo? Ah, ok. É tabaco?
faz assim, ó.
Esse já é pronto.
É de palha?
Fica molado.
Você pode fumar dentro de prédio aqui?
Pode.
Porque é aberto, né?
Pode. Aqui no Brasil não se pode, aqui em Goiânia, né? Acho que em outro lugar, não se pode fechar esses fumar em lugares fechados.
Interessante, né?
Esse já tem aqui, ó. É o fumo de corda, é isso.
Aqui vai variar, vai ser a terra, vai ser o sol,
Eu vou fumar esse.
Um vai ser mais doce, por exemplo, Arapiraca, esse é um fumo bem típico.
Ah, ok.
É de Alagoas, é uma região de praia. Então ele vai ser um fumo mais salgado.
Mas esse vem do Brasil, então?
Tudo brasileiro.
Tudo brasileiro? Ah, ok.
Pessoa que compra não fuma máscara.
Limpa os dentes.
Esse aqui é o futuro, tá?
É?
Acho que sim. Os gringos estão começando a importar muito.
Cada um é feito em um registrado diferente.
Tá diferente.
Ah, do Brasil?
A Marcaia, que é uma firma dinamarquesa, agora
Ah, sério? Dinamarquesa?
tem um tabaco certificado brasileiro.
Eu nem sabia que o Brasil teve essa indústria de tabaco, mas que bom, é interessante.
A produção do tabaco faz parte do desenvolvimento do país. Ele foi uma commodity.
Verdade, né? Que bom, muito legal. Muito obrigado, sou muito grato. Fica bem. Tchau, tchau. So, more tobacco here. More green grocers. Local products. Olá, tudo bem? Você? Beleza. Natural products, lots of dried fruits, clothes shops, ribbon shops, natural products, loads of stuff, loads of cool stuff. Yeah, really cool atmosphere in the market. It's actually not that busy. It's a Thursday afternoon, so not exactly the rush hour. But yeah, you still get a feel for the place.